Yo, I gotta check out this
No, I'm gonna head. I'll let you cook, bro.
All right, bet. I gotta check out this um
TMYB.
yeah, this YB interview was really good. What did y'all think about this, chat?
All right, I'm gonna check the stream.
All right, bet. Stay by in here because I might pop in. Let me
All right.
go here. Okay, NBA Youngboy. Um, Clearly he could now have some visitors, or he probably had to get this approved by whoever the entity or governing body that's kind of like in charge of his house arrest. Anyway, he number one, here's the thing too that's always confusing me, right? He moved from like, he was in Louisiana. I think he stayed in LA for a little bit, right? Both warm places. He's in Utah, right?
1 second.
Yeah.
Can you put the chat on stream?
Oh yeah,
On the
yeah, yeah,
screen.
yeah, yeah. Where the fuck is that at? Oh, the chat's right there. Okay, there we go. Yo, so he's in Utah. Utah is cold as shit, bro, and it's like snowing. Look at the background. This whole shit is fucking snowing. You get what I mean? Which listen, if you've ever been in one type of weather, or if you've ever been in Florida, people from Florida, when they come to New York City, especially this time of year, they're like, yo, this shit is like ridiculous, right? Simultaneously, when usually people from LA, they realize what real cold is. Same when they go to the Midwest. Anyway, Youngboy gave Billboard a interview, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I sent Youngboy a message today too, man. And I pretty much told him, watching it, and I read the whole article. I told him, I said, I teared up while I was watching this, because this is honest. And a lot of times in music, we don't see artists kind of have true evolution and follow what their spirit and their mind and soul is telling them. They usually follow what the money and the hype is saying. And I'm watching just someone who is not only able to say maybe he was wrong, but also, possibly not everything he did was with the best intentions. Him explaining why sometimes, you may have seen him angry, or you might have seen him violent. I thought that was very dope. I thought I was a young man growing up. I don't know if I ever told y'all. So I did an interview with Youngboy. It's probably, it probably would never come out. He had told me before. He said, yo, this should come out after he dies. I will say though, and I'm glad he said this publicly, because I did ask him about it when we were on Clubhouse together. And he said something really important. He said, yo, Act, the reason why I said that, he's like, yo, he said, I don't feel like that no more. And if you listen to that interview was different. It had a tone to it. It was something that, it's not this guy, 100%. It was a guy who was just relishing in certain shit. I don't want to give too much away, but it wasn't. It may have been how he felt at the moment, but probably the more time passes, he probably realizes that wasn't productive at all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, obviously I respected his wishes, and I still respect his wish. And obviously when I hear and see interviews like this, I look at it to say sometimes, there's this very popular saying that says, if you look at Malcolm X, like 5 years or 20 years before he died, you would call him a criminal. You call him this, you call him that. If you look at him at the time when he died, you would call him a revolutionary. You would call him a leader. You call him someone who wanted change. So sometimes you got to allow people to grow. And that person who I talked to on that tarmac in Philadelphia, the energy, the things he was saying, the passion for some of the stuff, the lack of giving a fuck about certain things was very different than the person I saw here. And that's part of growth. So let me play this a little bit, and then I'm gonna get. I know y'all hate me when I pause and stuff, but I like to. I'm trying to give some good chiming ins. I know some of y'all might be listening to his voice and be like, damn, he sound timid. Why he sound like that? If you actually speak to Youngboy, or a lot of times, a lot of people have fell in love with the shouting, screaming, angry Youngboy. And I'm gonna watch this about that fan base who loves that Youngboy, if they actually will follow him transitioning because this is kind of how he talks. Like he kind of talks. He talks very, like he doesn't shout. He talks like that. I'm gonna pause here again. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is one of the reasons I messaged him today, and I had to let him know that because name me a rapper who has made music about promoting or even glorifying violence and drugs that have cognizantly said, man, I know my music has had the effect. Most of musicians usually hide behind 1,000 excuses why not to take accountability for how popular their music is when their music is promoting things that might not be the best things. And also, while he's talking a bit as well, when he says the stuff about the music, you just watch it. Watch his body and his demeanor. Here we go. And I know this is very subtle, but it tells me he's probably thought about it and it probably has affected him. You see, it's like a natural tremble, like a natural shiver when he says it. And to me, that to me pretty good. Salute to Billboard for this. It's actually kind of interesting that it took Billboard for him to kind of get this feature.